Hey guys, welcome back to World of Warships. Today we are playing one of the funnest ships in the entire game. Tier for tier, doesn't matter. Scharn 43, in my opinion, is one of the most fun experiences you can have in this entire game. And it's free to get. This ship is only 75,000 coal to obtain. Very, very low cost to get yourself into this experience, which I absolutely love. And maybe is part of the reason I am playing today. It is extremely fun, that's part of it, but also I feel like I've been covering a lot of expensive paid content. Perhaps you're feeling the same way. That is what Wargaming seemingly is putting out over the last couple of months. So let's kick it back to one of the best experiences in the game that you can get for free. Scharn 43 sets itself apart from even regular Scharn, mainly due to this engine boost. Having a 15% engine boost allows you to get into brawls so much quicker. When you realize that there's an opportunity here for me to just YOLO full send it around the corner and see what happens, having a 15% engine boost just adds to the fun factor, even over regular Scharn, which in itself is still pretty fun to play. But that one costs doubloons, costs real money. The more fun version is available for an in-game resource that you don't have to pay real money for. That is extremely cool. We also have the torpedoes here on a 45-second reload, rather than Scharn having to wait over a minute for its torpedoes. I think that is also an element here that we get to use multiple torpedoes, salvos per brawl that we get into. Oftentimes with torps on battleships in a brawl, you kind of have to wait for them for the perfect opportunity to use them. Otherwise, you know you're not getting back to them. Well, that's not really the case here with Scharn 43. The secondaries here also set way more fires. The reload's a little faster, even though the alpha damage is a little lower, so the actual DPM is pretty similar. But getting right into the mix of things is the Scharn specialty here. And yes, we are fighting against some lower tiers, but that allows for brawls a lot more often. I'm sure you've experienced the higher tier matchmaker and trying to full send, push, brawl at tier 10 or even tier 8 or 9. It is a little bit challenging these days. And the Scharn 43 being at tier 7 makes for a lot more close range engagements. At least the matchmaker does. We don't have to worry as much about some of those higher tier carriers or submarines to deal with. It's a little more manageable at these lower tiers, in my opinion. So if I'm having a rough set of games and I just want to have some fun in the World of Warships, Scharn 43 is definitely the one I'm going to be playing if I want to play a battleship and really get in at closer ranges and brawl. Massachusetts, as you guys know, is one of my favorite ships in the entire game, but the matchmaker makes it a lot more difficult. Those tier 10 up tiers that can happen makes it a little less consistent as far as just having fun. Now, Scharn 43 isn't always going to get insane games like this one. Don't you worry, we'll just play some live games and have some fun too. But I had to showcase this one as getting into a brawl at this range, at this time in the battle. We're barely 6 minutes into this battle. We're already on the enemy's side of the map, and we're nearing a Kraken for us here. Notice it's also 4 close quarters experts so far with our 4 kills. Our guns are actually going to get some citadels into the Sinop at this range, and we will dev strike out the Sinop with our torpedoes as well as those main guns. Not quite the Kraken with close quarters experts, but near enough. That's really what makes Scharn 43 pretty fun too, is it allows you to have these 3 armaments that are all equally as good. Doesn't mean the main guns are that impressive because they kind of equal the secondaries and the torpedoes at these ranges, but that's okay. We have multiple armaments, we have multiple options to deal with ships all across our ship, and maybe if we get caught off guard on the other side of our ship to where our guns are facing. Really nice to also just have this engine boost, not only to get into brawls quicker, but also to traverse the map and allow us to continue the engagement, where a lot of other battleships feel very, very slow, especially after playing Scharn 43 with its 15% engine boost. Not a lot of ships can keep up with that. So as a bit of a reminder to you guys, but also to myself mainly, that we don't just have to play at tier 10. We don't have to just go all the way up to super ships and play the highest tier ships we have. In fact, a lot of the time, I think that is going to be a less enjoyable experience. Played a lot of super ships recently, and I am not a big fan of the gameplay at that tier. maybe playing some of these lower and mid-tier ships is a better way to play the game, or at least if the goal is to just have some casual fun and not have to play at the back of the map and camp it out in these higher tier games. Although this could just be a situation of playing one of the strongest ships at its tier into a down tier. I'll give you that, okay? I will give you that. Maybe it's not just that mid tier is the way to play. Maybe the way to play is play a really good ship at whatever tier you are playing. I'm not always doing that. We're playing a wide variety of ships on this channel, of course, but I gotta say, Scharn Wars 43 was a really, really good time here, and I'm very happy to be playing it today. There is our 5th close quarters expert, so not getting the Kraken achievement with 5 close quarters combats, but close enough, close enough. That is absolutely ridiculous. Here come the torps from the destroyer, and that is going to be one of the weaknesses of Scharn 43, being a German battleship, but not getting a hydro. That makes things a little bit more challenging when you are trying to push in. Engine boosts, of course, can really help us get into a good position early, find those brawls early on and take advantage of them, but it can also get us into bad positions if we go too quickly. It also means that if we're pushing in, torpedoes have even less of a reaction time for us because we're getting closer to them way quicker than we otherwise would be. So you got to be a little careful with that engine boost, but very, very enjoyable ship to play alongside its armor layout. Something else that sets this ship apart, regular Scharn Wars as well, is that at tier 7, tier 6, these ships, these battleships, tend to have very little armor. Usually it's around 26 millimeters of armor on standard battleships like Nagato or Colorado at this tier, and that means they get overmatched and they get full penned a lot by the HE at their tier. So they don't have a lot of armor. Scharn Wars, on the other hand, has a lot of higher tier armor. Our deck armor is very strong. Upper belt armor is very good. Yeah, we got a larger superstructure, but we also have very, very good bow armor because we get an icebreaker as well. So this armor layout is much closer to that what we see on higher tier, not just a mid-tier design that would just get overmatched and penned by everything, allowing it to, again, just full send into these very, very convenient down tiers. Okay, and we got ourselves, like, the perfect of all perfect matchmakers to start us off. This is absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. We're not always going to get this, man, but wow, this is absolutely... I don't know. You can't get better matchmaker than this, really. Beating up on poor tier 5s and tier 6s. Now, we will get the tier 9 up tiers from time to time. I want you to notice most of our team is heading over to the other side of the map. Looks like the guys from the middle on the enemy side have come this way. So we got our work cut out for us in this one, and that is very good. I think this is going to be a pretty fun match. If we can get a hold of some of these cruisers, maybe the battleships at closer range too, we'll be able to cut off the submarine here from getting to us on this flank just by using the island. As always, we want to isolate fights with this ship, and we can certainly do that using this massive island here. I never get to play this map because it's only at lower tiers, so I absolutely love that experience too. All right, we got ourselves a destroyer at close range. Perhaps we can juke his torpedoes. Perhaps not, though. We shall see. He probably launched them from here, so let's go bow in like this. He used them widespread and narrow spread by the looks of it. Do you have torps on this side as well? I don't think so. I think we're okay. Now, I don't want to just walk around this corner. All right, this is really important. We want to be smart about this. Because, again, they have a lot coming here. So isolating fights, very important. Is this guy now going to turn in? I'm not so sure. Let's use our heal early. Get those secondaries on the destroyer. It's really important we take out the DD if we want to brawl, right? The torpedoes, big, big issue for us. But look at how many ships are here. I'm just tanking it all, bro. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right, we should get him. All right, on to Leipzig, I guess. All right, it's fine. It's fine. We do take a double fire. What I'm going to try to do is actually get behind this island again and maybe go after the Congo and then use the island to get this damage control through. Get 15 seconds of immunity. I might be able to actually get to this island by the time that is up. Gneisenau is turning his turrets right now, so I'm not too worried about eating too much damage from him. It's only his rear turrets. Otherwise, going broadside like this would probably be a very, very bad idea. So, the enemy team is kind of pinned up in the corner here. That's where the bulk of their ships are. So let's just head out this other side and go brawl with the few ships over here instead. Really fun. Outside of maybe the submarine could be a bit of an issue for us. Leipzig pushing. That's fine. No problem. Get the torps for him. He's probably trying to torp us, so likely we're going to just turn around. We're going to spin to win for this island here. Can we get citadels? We cannot. We cannot, but that's okay. We got torpedoes! Yo! All right, and now, do we get some... do we get someone over here now? That would be really funny. Maybe Congo? Okay, Emil's here. I should be using my heal. I should be using my heal. This is hilarious. Oh my goodness. I never get games like this. Even at mid-tier or lower tier, this is really, really good stuff. We got our torps on our right side, ready to go for the Congo here. But looks like he's not pushing around just yet. We get a citadel finally. Notably, Scharn horse, the regular one, gets short fuses on its AP, which allow it to get citadels a little bit more into... Oh, we get the submarine! Let's go! That's big. Emil's got torpedoes. So, let's try and angle in for those. I don't think we get a double strike in this one, at least from this guy. We get a close quarters combat, though. No problem, no problem. All right, now do we send it? I mean, we got our engine boost up. We may as well. We may as well. Hello, Mr. Eisenhower. There's his torpedoes. Excellent, excellent. Now, I'm going to need to bait his torps a little bit here, I think. So we'll go like that. We're eating a lot of damage, though. I think I end up going down here. I think we do end up going down. Leipzig, sure. We did bait the nice now torpedoes, which is pretty cool. I think he's slowing down. Oh, I am dead to those. I should have full turned in. My mistake. Only a 4-kill game with 100,000 damage. We get all 3 of them. Okay, never mind. Like 150,000 damage? Okay. We fought like their entire team, almost solo there. That's such a... Guys, you need this ship. 75,000 coal for this experience? Bro, they're asking like $200 US plus for ships these days. This one's 75,000 coal. And it's way more fun than any of those premiums they're adding. Oh, yes. And that's going to be the E again. Oh, this ship is ridiculous, guys. This ship is so ridiculous. Look at that damage spread, too. It's pretty even between the main guns, the torps, the secondaries. It's so much fun. All right, let's keep those good times rolling. We got ourselves more great matchmaker and a cyclone. Will I be patient enough to actually make it to the cyclone to use it? We shall see, but we're engine boosting off spawn to get into this fight early. I do this a lot with Scharn 43, by the way. I want to, maybe it's that I get bored, but also I think there is a good reason to do this where we get close enough that we can help on our DD fights very, very well. So in this case, we're 2 kilometers from a man. Visby is nearby. So if there's some DD fights, we can impact them early. That's the goal. For example, Stored. As well as the cruiser that we didn't do too much damage to. That's okay, though. Right, like this, having a Scharn here so early on is crazy for team play. Battleships can soak a lot more damage than destroyers can. Who knew? And while the secondaries may not be the most, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. They might not be the most accurate, but that's okay. I get a little hit there. That's fine. Dare I round the corner here and go after these guys? That's broadside onto Nagato. Oh, but they're all so broadside, guys. They're so broadside. It's worth it. Trust. Trust in the armor. Let's do that. Let's grab you with the torpedoes. Secondaries will get you. And then secondaries on the cruiser, I guess? Oh, no, the destroyer. There's another DD. Oh, I mean, this is crazy, right? We have, admittedly, very, 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 very good matchmaker for us, right? So we should be taking that into consideration as well. But we got to get up and fight, you know? Got to get up into the engagement. I'll use my heal now. Dunkirk has the HE. No way he's got HE. Are you gonna reverse? Probably. Set that for you. The secondaries will just munch through him at these ranges. Torps are up on the other side, by the way. Oh, yes. We love to see it. There's a Luchin's proc already. Please don't have AP. Okay, he's dead. Good. Got to turn in. Nice. We got the Citadel. Big. Torps are going to be up here soon for the New York. That's good. I mean, we just used these and they're back up, guys. It's crazy. 14K. I don't want to ram. This is really important. We're going to need big hits here, though. And I'm eating a Torp. Okay, we're going down. We're going down, guys. Oh, it's just fun, man. It's just fun. It's just fun. What can I say? Now, maybe you thought he would never push that aggressively into tier 9. No, sir. You're wrong. Here we go. Tier 9 battle. It's going to be a lot harder, mind you, but we are going to give it a go. And we, in fact, spawn Iwami flank. That is rather terrifying. Jaeger here as well. Oh, boy. Here we go. Surely he's not torping this corner. Z23's got a Hydro. That's got to be up right now, right? Has he held on to the torps? It looks like he has, actually. Can we make this work? I mean, he's turning away. He won't be able to get the torps off for us. Oh, he didn't hold them. That's huge. He didn't hold all of them, I guess. All right, we'll hit this up. And come on. Come on, secondaries, you can do it. Or team. Team, do it. Secondaries, do it. Nice. There we go. A solid start. Okay, now there's a Massachusetts on our flank as well as an Iwami. It's fine. It's fine, guys. Everything's under control. Nothing to worry about here. Nothing to worry about. We've got this. We've got this. See, we get the island between ourselves and the Massachusetts. And then Iwami, if he pushes, we got those torps. Perhaps I shouldn't have used those, actually, if Michelangelo pushes through here. We shall see. Ouch. Those guns hurt. Oh, Michelangelo went that way. Excellent. That's really good news for us. Let's go upper belt, because these guns don't have a ton of pen. Now, is Massachusetts going to push us? Doesn't look like it, actually. That's very nice. Those secondaries will not hit. Our Jaeger goes down. That's unfortunate. Or rather, those torps won't hit. That's okay. HE on the Iwami. Probably because the Jaeger fight. That makes sense. Not the best damage there. Not the best damage. It's okay. So, with Iwami, rather, going behind the island. Massachusetts leaving. I think I need to either push Massachusetts or something. Because Jaeger's going to come back and torp me. So we got to watch that. Michelangelo torps could be a problem here too. Those do a lot of damage. Yeah, 24k. That's a lot of damage. Oh, he's right here. Yeah. Let's stop. Let's not eat the devastating torps there. Good. Oh, Iwami turned around already. Okay, probably a bad play to push out this. We'll see how much we eat from Massachusetts. I would like to focus him, so we take him out. I mean, we're doing okay. We're on 70. We're controlling the cap here. Okay, we actually didn't take as much as I thought we might have. That Massachusetts is going to go down. But yeah, here come the Jaeger torpedoes. Oh boy. That's a problem. I eat one. I eat only one. Okay, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, there's a Bismarck on that angle. Okay, we're not long for this world. We're not long for this world. But we did okay into the up tier, bro. We're fighting tier 8s and 9s out here. That's pretty hype. I mean, unless they let me get around this corner from the Awami. I think they will. So now it's just a Bismarck, and we're going to be angled. That's not bad. One last salvo from Awami. We're okay. There could be torps from, like, the kid or something like that. But I think we're okay. All right, here's the plan. We got our heal. So now we're going in with left side torps first. And then we're going to eat every Jaeger torp in existence. That's part of the plan? Is that part of the plan? I don't think it was. But we take out the Jaeger. We have these torps going if the Michelangelo pops out. Surely we take out Jaeger. We also have the other side torps if we can spot Iwami or something like that. Yeah, look at Jaeger get all greedy. All right, let's go there. He's trying to get his other side torps off, and that kept him in our detection range. Or we were able to continue to detect him, so we still managed to get some very good damage into him. Not enough to kill him, mind you, but very good damage. I used both of my torps, which is not ideal here. Iwami just shot. Great. But I mean, we get the torps back so fast, like 15 seconds. Crazy. Michelangelo on the way? Perhaps he thinks that I don't have my torpedoes up. Little does he know. I mean, people know about this ship already, but maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't. Don't hit me, Iwami. Hold on, he's gonna turn in. Hold on, hold on. Everybody needs a little patience with their torpedo runs. Little bit of patience required. Little bit of patience required. I don't want to hit the island here. There you go. There you go. That's what we want to see. All three, please, and thank you. Love to see it. Get our heal. Get not the best damage there. That's okay. That's okay. Did Jaeger get taken out? Jaeger got taken out. Huge. Ah, Michelangelo got the shot. Fair enough. Guys, we're on a flank. We're a Scharn 43 full sending at a Michelangelo, 2 Jaegers, and an Iwami, and we made it work. That's crazy. Usually that is not going to happen. But I am happy with that. Wow. Hey, look at that. They even managed to win it after we went down into a tier 9 game. Yeah, Scharn 43 usually will get taken out trying to do that. We managed to use the islands to our advantage, and we did not have to deal with too many crossfires into that one. So, helped a lot, helped a lot. Scharn 43, though, for me, one of the funnest ships in the game. Most fun, whatever the grammar actually is. For you, the most fun ship in the game might be a different one, and that's great. But for me, Scharn 43 takes the cake. This is a ship that if I had to restart my account, I would go get instantly. 75k coal does not seem like a lot for this experience to me. Here's the build if you were wondering what I was running. Full secondaries, not taking the heal because we're full sending. No way we get to that 5th heal. And then taking IFHE allows all the secondaries, even the small little 105s, to actually pen 32. The fire prevention is pretty obvious, I think, as to why we are running that one, as well as concealment, maybe a little less obvious, but allows us to remain undetected while we're trying to get in range when we can start our brawl. I value that a little more than the extra heal. Something like a Massachusetts, where you have the 40-second heal cooldown, maybe it would go the other way between conceal and the extra heal. But for Scharn 43, that's what I'm going with. And that is a steering gears mod. Wait, what? I pretty much always take prop mod. You see that in basically every one of my videos. Well, when we have 15% engine boost and we're wanting to brawl, we're wanting to full send, it's pretty nice to have that engine boost up with an 11.6 second rudder shift time. Lets you dance around a lot of torps and shells, that sort of thing. Notably, it would be a lot easier to dodge those torps if we had vigilance. I value the IFHE, but Vigilance might be a really, really good pick on a ship like this one. Otherwise, secondary mod and then engine boost mod here. That engine boost is so nice, especially in comparison to standard Scharnors. And I mean, look at the armor here. We just don't see this level of armor at this tier. Just look at a standard battleship like Nagato. Yeah. It's a massive difference. This was part of what allows Scharnors to brawl a lot more. Obviously, the main guns are nowhere near as powerful as something like a Nagato. Got to be balanced somehow, but between the fast reloading torps, the secondaries, this ship is just so much fun to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed in letting me indulge a little bit on just having some fun brawling it out in Scharnors. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.